I'm Sarah Mankowitz. Fire officials are now telling us the fire is up to 90% containment. The city is having its own red, white, and boom celebration. As you can see here, Hurricane Melissa is intensifying significantly. And while it's not looked like a threat to us here on the Gulf Coast, residents on the island of Jamaica are bracing for impact, cleaning up debris, dragging boats inland, and boarding up windows. Now we're covering the Gulf Coast tonight in Cape Coral, where Nayla Grandpierre is walking you through the tense moments, all caught on camera. Invasive iguanas can't handle the cold, and FWC is now letting you remove them alive. But before you go about doing any of that, they are packing some hidden dangers you need to know about. We'll walk you through all of that and more as your news at 6:30 starts right now. From your Cape Coral News team, parents and neighbors say a busy road near one of the schools needs more warning signs before someone gets hurt. Tonight, Florida Highway Patrol is seeing early success in their weekend campaign to get dangerous drivers off of our streets. Now, they're calling it Operation Dry Streets, and we now know more about one of the people they say they caught speeding while drunk overnight. What I want to do is just kind of show you guys the scene and what it looks like here. And so we have seen Cape Coral Police Department here. We can see that there are several cars here with their lights on and some without their lights on. I want you to imagine what it was like just driving to work on I-75 like any other day, having to jump out of your car and head towards that fiery crash, and then having to help rescue the passengers on the plane and get them to safety. That's what the woman I spoke with tonight says she faced. This is here on Bermuda Court in North Fort Myers, and there is even more damage to show you guys. You can see this house behind me right here has just been ripped apart. I want to show you guys what's happening right now. A tow truck is actually lifting that truck up onto it, and I want you to take a look at the front end of that truck there. It is just completely smushed in with all of that damage. And then if you look over to the house, you can see right there at the garage. Video of bunnies jumping on a trampoline went viral, but it turns out it's not real. And neither am I. That's how realistic AI can be. Well, if you're looking to reel in some savings on some summer essentials, the Freedom Sales Tax helps you do just that with an even better price tag. The road to recovery is long.
Try it again.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When your injury and recovery defy odds, it's an even bigger challenge.
I am a hemipelvectomy amputee, which means I am have a very rare amputation. It's less than 1% of amputations. It means I'm missing part of my pelvis.
Nicole Hall's life changed in April of 2024.
We were coming home one day and the boat spun out and me and two others fell off and the propeller struck me.
An intense injury followed by months in the hospital.
You wake up and your family's all around you, and you can just tell how worried they are because my heart did stop twice. So, they all came in and said their goodbyes.
Survival was just the first step. Then people started telling her everything she wouldn't be able to do.
I was told that with my type of amputation, I would never be able to wear a prosthetic. I'd probably be wheelchair bound.
To say Nicole is tough is an understatement.
The first day after I got my amputation, I actually was able to stand, so really surprised my therapy team.
She stood, but not alone. Her family and the team at Orthotic Prosthetic Center in Fort Myers have helped Nicole persevere.
If I hadn't found OPC, I don't think I'd be walking. Anything that I say I want to do, they're like, go for it. They don't hold me back at all.
OPC isn't your typical physical therapy. As rare as her injury, it operates inside a prosthetics clinic.
If someone has a prosthetist here, if they have an issue, I can immediately go to that prosthetist and say, hey, this person's having an alignment issue. I'm noticing skin breakdown. Looks like their liners are disintegrating. Can we do something about this? And it's an immediate.
The person pushing patients to their full potential is Vern Swanson, a physical therapist who makes the impossible possible.
What I'm doing is training them to avoid falls, because that's going to be the number one thing that sends them to the hospital and alters their mobility, alters their life forever.
As for Nicole's life,
how you feeling?
Great.
She's living it to the fullest.
It's going to alternate how fast it's going, so it's more realistic.
That smile never leaving her face.
I told him I wanted to be able to snowboard, and he's like, well, when are you going to do that? And I said, about 4 weeks from now. And he never said you can't do it. You
can really achieve almost anything with patience. Might it be adapted? Might it not look totally normal? Yes, 100%. She's a hemipelvectomy. It's not going to look 100% normal. But can she do it? 100%. Yes, she can.
Reporting in Fort Myers, Sarah Mankowitz, Gulf Coast News. If you're in a car accident and you go into the water, you have to know exactly what windows you're working with. This is tempered glass, and as you can see, it only took me a couple seconds to break this glass, making it easy for me to get right out of this car and not sink down. But not every car has tempered glass, and not all of your windows in your car are tempered either. Your windshield here is laminate, so no matter how many times I hit it, it's not fully gonna break.
Ready?
Yep.
I wasn't the only one who couldn't shatter the laminate glass. Even the strongest firefighters could barely crack it.
Nothing.
So how can you tell if your car windows are laminate or tempered?
So the front windshield will be a laminate glass. So that means that the glass is going to be between almost a plastic layer.
As for the rest of your windows, that's up to your car's make and model.
In the corner of the windows is just a little script that the car manufacturer has put on there to talk about what type of window it is, whether or not it is tempered or laminate. They're just in the bottom corner of all of the windows on your car, from the windshield to the side windows to the back window as well.
If it says tempered, you can use tools like these in an emergency.
So this was a hammer. So you will just hit it at the corner of the window. It's kind of the weakest point. We recommend at the top. And that will break the integrity of the glass, and it will fall down. This punch, you just press it up against the window, and the inner spring will put the punch out, and then that will shatter the glass.
But if you have laminate windows,
They're not going to be able to use these tools to get out of those. So you're going to want to go to the back of the car where they're tempered glass to get out that way.
before you even start breaking windows, you have to take your seatbelt off.
So the first thing you should do if your car is going underneath the water is remove your seatbelt. If for some reason you can't remove your seatbelt, you want to cut it and remove your seatbelt.
You also need to have a plan in place.
Worst case scenario, if the car started going down already, the water is going to rush in once you open the windows. So you just have to have everybody be prepared, because that's going to be very scary. So just talk it through with everybody while there's still air and you're able to talk.
Once you break a window, water will start to push you back. So wait until the water stops coming in.
And it's going to seem like a long time. It's going to seem like hours have passed that you're waiting for this water to come in, and it's going to have been moments. So just tell everybody to keep breathing until, you know, the water has come in, and then just swim right on up to the top.
Firefighters say if you follow all those steps, you'll have the best chance of making it out alive. Reporting in Cape Coral, Sarah Mankowitz, Gulf Coast News.